I'm at the World Singles Cup in Paris, and it's been a rough day of ups and downs, but more on that soon. It's been a tough past week for me. Was competing in Germany at the World Teams Cup last week, and then had two matches in the Austrian Bundesliga on Saturday and Sunday. I woke up on Monday morning with a bad sore throat, a blocked nose, and felt rubbish. I spent most of this week in bed trying to recover in time for this event. I had a short hit on Wednesday for about an hour just to try and get a bit of feeling in my hand, but that's been my training for the week. The French love their table tennis, and any world event that's staged in France is basically a guaranteed sellout. They're very passionate about supporting the players, especially their players, and the atmosphere in France at these tournaments is unlike anywhere else in the world, I'd say. I represented Oceania in the Intercontinental Cup today. The Intercontinental Cup is basically the best player from Oceania, that's where Australia's part of, North America, South America, and Africa. The winner of the round robin between those players would win $4,500 US and go into the full World Cup, where you get to play against three world-class players, three of the best players in the world. First up, I had the African representative, Ahmed Ali Saleh from Egypt. He's about 20 spots ahead of me on the world ranking list. I got off to a great start, winning the first two sets easily, losing the third set in a tight game, 11-9, and then winning the fourth set easily. So I was well on my way to getting a great start to the tournament and having a good win first up. I was dominating play and was in good control of the match. I led 9-8 in the fifth set, just 2 points away from victory, lost that set, was leading 7-3 in the sixth set, and lost the seventh set 13-11. I managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory, and it was an absolutely disgusting feeling walking off the court as the loser. The disappointment I felt as I walked off the court was nothing short of disgusting, and my mind and my body were just in pain after the match. There's definitely no shame in losing to someone who's ranked a fair way ahead of you and is a very good player, but I really felt that the match was mine and that I let it slip out of my hands when I just needed to grasp the opportunity and take the first victory. I looked up at the clock after that match and saw that I had just 25 minutes to go before my second match. I felt that it would have been easy to shake my head, say that it's just not my day, and go out and have an honourable loss in my second match against Gustavo Saboy from Brazil. He's ranked about 40 spots ahead of me at 107 in the world, and is a very good player, top-rate player. I started poorly, losing the first set easily, winning the second set easily, and then losing the third set just as easily. A pivotal moment came at the end of the fourth set. He led 10-9 and had the chance to go 3-1 up. I think, to be honest, if I'd lost that set, I don't know if I would have had it in me to turn the match around. Fate was on my side this time, and I levelled at 10-all in the fourth set, won the next point. He then served 3 lets in a row, much to the amusement of the boisterous French crowd, before finally faulting to gift me the set 12-10. I won the fifth set and then led 8-5 in the sixth set. He did play very well to win that set 11-9, and I had another seventh set to play. I played almost flawlessly from start to finish in the seventh set, winning 11-3. Gustavo is a very good player, and I was pleased to get a great win In my last match, I played Peter Paul Crediban from Canada. Now, Credi has had 15 years of high-level international play behind him and is an experienced and dangerous player. But I did well. I played my game and played well, winning 4-1 to at least finish my tournament on a high point. Gustavo beat the Egyptian 4-1 and I came second in the group on a set countback. I'd come so close to succeeding but had fallen just short, and just a few more points against the Egyptian or winning the 6th set against Gustavo when I had the 8-5 lead, and I would have been through and into the main World Cup. But it wasn't. Some quick history. I moved to Sweden from Australia when I was just 14 to give myself the best possible chance of becoming a good table tennis player. I stayed in Europe for 12 years, playing professionally in Sweden and Germany, and then in 2008 moved back to Australia. So the past 3.5 years I've spent as an office worker, sitting at a computer behind a desk in a high-rise office building, so I know a thing or two about boredom. I resigned from my job a few months ago in order to come back to Europe and give myself the best opportunity possible to firstly qualify for the London Olympics next year, and secondly to perform at my best. So I've been living in Austria for the past 2 months, playing full-time, training all day every day and playing the Austrian League. Now, sitting behind my desk, I often thought back to my days as a professional table tennis player where I made my living from playing table tennis and my life was dedicated to training, preparation and becoming the best player that I could. I remembered what it was like to be playing in front of thousands of spectators like today, and the exhilaration of winning big important matches. What I didn't remember, or chose not to remember, is the disappointment and the pain of days like today. To fall so agonizingly short of success and the goals that you've set up for yourself, and the difference between success and failure is just 1 or 2 points out of a whole day's play and 19 sets of table tennis like today. I can see why I chose the happier memories. These Journey to the Olympic entries are meant as an accurate description and reflection on what it's like to be a professional table tennis player in Europe, and certainly not as a let's feel sorry for William day. So on that note, I will leave you and be back at training on Monday morning like everyone else.